Free subscribe our channel and click the bell icon so that you will get update with our latest video. Tristan Vizcaino hit a 38-yard field goal as time expired and number 16 Washington scored 10 points in the final 58 seconds to stun Utah 33-30 on Saturday night. Washington, 9-2, 6-2 Pac-12, number 18 CFP, pulled even at 30 all on Myles Gaskin's 2-yard TD run with 58 seconds remaining. After Utah punted, Washington got the ball back with 29 seconds at its own 28. Washington QB Jake Browning hit Dante Pettis for 18 yards to near midfield, and then the big play was a 31-yard strike to Andre Baxlier to the Utah 22 with 8 seconds left. Washington took one shot at the end zone that was incomplete before Vizcaino made his second field goal of the game. Vizcaino had missed from 30 yards and missed an extra point. "I was excited running out there. Excited for the opportunity," Vizcaino said. "It's a huge deal. I've let my teammates down a couple games in the past, and being able to bounce back and maybe make it up to them tonight, it meant a lot to me." One of the best feelings you could have as a kicker, if not the best. Browning was 26 of 35 passing for 354 yards and 2 touchdowns, while Gaskin had 2 TD runs and a 76-yard touchdown reception. Utah's Tyler Huntley threw for 293 yards and 2 touchdowns, ran for another 48 yards and a touchdown, and his big second half had the Utes, 5-6, 2-6, in position for an upset and bowl eligibility. Browning was even better in the closing minutes. Washington took possession with 2:03 left at its own 39. Browning misfired on his first 3 passes, but on 4th down he found Baxlier for 14 yards. Browning then hit his next 4 throws, including a 28-yard strike to Wildesley to the Utah 2. Gaskin scored on the next play, and the extra point tied it. After Utah went 3 and out, Utes coach Kyle Whittingham called timeout with 23 seconds left after Gaskin was stopped on a 2-yard run. Browning hit the next 2 throws, and Utah was left walking off with a shocking loss. "Just needed to find a way to make one more play there at the end," Whittingham said. The night appeared to be a complete thud for Washington. The Huskies lost out on a chance to repeat as Pac-12 North champions earlier Saturday night when Stanford held off California, knocking them out of the division race. The best Washington can do now is complete a second straight 10-win season and, more importantly, end rival Washington State's hopes for the Pac-12 North title. If the Cougars beat the Huskies next Saturday, Washington State plays in the Pac-12 title game. If the Huskies win, then it's Stanford. "I saw it on the scoreboard, but I still want to win. Having a 10-win season would be pretty cool," Browning said. Utah was the one playing as though a division title was at stake. Whittingham pulled out all the tricks. He called an onside kick in the first half that was successful, and even more daringly called a fake punt facing 4th and 17 from his own 27 early in the 4th quarter. Punter Mitch Wisnowski kept the ball and barely got the first down. The fake punt proved to be a critical decision. Huntley hit Jake Jackson for 39 yards later in the drive to the Washington 5, and Huntley scored on the next play to give the Utes a 30-23 lead with 10:52 remaining.